Well, the guys came out this morning with a great attitude. I thought they detailed the entire practice. Thought they were. I loved their focus in all three phases of the game. I think they understand that we got to go in there and play at a high level. We're playing a very good football team, and it's one of the greatest venues in college football that you can play in. So we got to be ready for the challenge, and I think they're gonna be ready for it.
Is there an update that you're going to offer on Casey? Did you practice at all this week?
No, Casey did not practice. He threw a little bit yesterday, and he threw a little bit today.
So is he officially out?
Yes.
Do you know, you might not want to say, do you know, though, who you want to go with at quarterback to start that game, or what's the thought there right now?
I think we're all going to find out Saturday about 3:30. I'll let you guys know.
How do you feel Anthony kind of got going a little bit again last week? How do you feel he's been seeing the holes? And you've talked about getting those 3 or 4 yards. Are there some plays where he's got to just kind of get those yards sometimes? Or?
Yeah, yes, Anthony. We talked about it, but it's with running backs. The running backs that gain a lot of yards is block clean every play. It's a clean block. But when it's not there, I don't want him to bounce it. I want him to knock a hole in it, put a dent in the defense. But we got, as coaches, we got to be happy with 3 yards. We got to be happy with that.
How do you feel about your situation at safety? You talked about it earlier in the week, but with Phelan and Deshaun, are those still the main guys you're looking at there?
Yes, they have to go in. They have to step in with Miles not being in there. But I have faith in those two kids that they'll get it done.
This is probably the D-line rotation. I mean, that's a Dawson and Bush conversation mostly, but a lot of different guys are playing there. I mean, are you happy with how they've rotated those guys in fresh?
Yes, we talk about it before every game, how the rotation is going to be with each position. And that rotations, I'm happy with that rotation because I think in that D-line position, you got to play multiple bodies. And I think Doss does a really good job with his rotation. And if I don't like it, I'll let him know. But I'm happy with that.
What kind of progress did you see out of Logan and Sheldon this week in practice?
Same thing, same as last week. They had good practice. They had a good practice. They practiced well. But you don't get graded on practice. You get graded on game day. So it's about who can manage the team on game day. Just like they say about coaching, this would be a great profession if we didn't have to play the games. But we had to play the games. So they got to be able to manage this team during the game. I mean, you can do it at practice, but now I got to see you manage this team during the game.
Game plan-wise, do you have to change quite a bit of what you would normally do in a game, knowing that there are two different guys with varying skill sets for this game?
Well, yes, I think the number one thing we had to do, we got to be able to hand that ball off. Hand the ball off. Slow it down. That's what we got to do.
Coach Casey, the ultimate competitor over the last 2 weeks not being able to play. What have you seen from him as a leader in terms of helping Logan and show up and get ready?
Well, he's been in every meeting, and he's been in every practice. In the air, talking to him. But Casey wants to play, like you say. He wants to play. He's a competitor. He wants to play, but he understands right now that he can't play at a high level, so we won't put him out there. But he's been really good as a leader out there with those young quarterbacks.
Before your first game, it was Oklahoma. You had a great line about how it's on. They're putting on TV. It's like it's an opportunity. This is what you kind of play for. Do you sense the guys are rallying around that opportunity idea of this weekend?
Yes, because I don't think they back down from anybody since I've been here. I mean, since before I got here, you can watch them. They don't back down. They don't throw in a white flag. So you got to respect that out of those kids. That they're busting in butts, not getting the results that they want. But they understand that this is a great opportunity, and I explained to them that Michigan is playing for something. You're not playing a Michigan team. They playing to be a number 1 seed in the BCS championship. So we understand that, but I think they're okay. They understand the opportunity.
Talk about throwing the ball more. Is Gabe Urban still on track to factor more into that?
Yes, he practiced all week, so he looked good all week. So he'll be available.
Mickey, you mentioned the Big House earlier. Have you ever played or coached there before previously?
No, never coached there. But I mean, it's a great venue. You hear about it all the time, but at the end of the day, the game's going to be played. I don't think I'll be focused on, I won't be in awe, because it's football.
Speaking of Big House, this season there's been some incidents with the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
James Franklin was talking about it in the Michigan State situation.
do you do anything differently about just the ins and outs of that one tunnel to avoid any potential situations like that?
No, I have faith in University of Michigan administration that they're going to do everything in their power to make sure we don't have altercation. We're going to make sure our kids get in the tunnel, and we have a plan to make sure our kids get in the tunnel and get in there and get in there safely. But we're not going there for that. We're not talking about the altercation, what happens in the tunnel. We're going to be professional like we always are, and we're going to get our kids in and get our kids out. But I don't see a problem happening.
Trey Palmer, overall, just having a great season for the last 2 weeks. The only one catch against Illinois, and then that late drop against Minnesota. Have you seen his confidence waver at all, or anything like that, or have you had talks about him over these last few games?
No, I've been knowing this kid since he's been 15. You're gonna have some bad games. You play football long enough, you do anything long enough, you're gonna have some bad days. And he's coming back this week to practice, but no, he would never lose confidence. He's not built like that. Thank you, guys.